Ed Goujon, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it going for Martha, everybody. She's awesome. How's everybody feeling? Good? Perfect. Now I know I don't look suicidal, all right? No, seriously. But this fall I will have been married 10 years, okay? And she's not here. And while I will admit that I have done a lot of stupid and said a lot of stupid shit in our relationship, well, I've done most of it, okay? In that time. The missus ponies up to the plate every now and then. You know, she likes to have a couple doozies. Now, just such a doozy occurred the other day when she was talking to a friend of hers who had just been recently married. And the friend was going on about how the party was perfect, everything was awesome, but the whole thing seemed rather anticlimactic. To which my wife responds, yeah, I know what you mean. I do love my wedding, but you know, when it was all said and done, we really could have just done it at City Hall. It's like 15K and 300 guests late, bitch. But it gets better, okay? Then she goes on to say to her friend, the knuckleheads are comparing their rings, their rocks, their ice. And knucklehead number one compliments knucklehead number two, my wife, about the ring. And my wife said, oh yeah, I love my ring, you know, but I love Ed so much that he really could have just given me a ring out of a Cracker Jack box. And I still would have said yes. Again, like 8K late, bitch! You know what I mean? So, anyway, 10th year anniversary coming up. Wants a trip to Europe. You know, I'm thinking at some point she's going to tell this knucklehead that a trip to Cornwall would be just as romantic. So guess what, kids? It's booked! Yeah! All the way, baby. I do it because I love her. I do it out of love. I recently found out my wife is bisexual. Oh, no. It's not what you think. It means if I want to have sex with her, I gotta buy her shit. I don't make a lot of money, and I don't spend shit on my wife. Perhaps that explains why our sexual encounters take place bi-annually. Who am I kidding? 90% of the time I'm doing it by myself. Am I right, people? By myself. Now, the times when I can afford sex, all right, when I pony up for like a Lululemon fucking pants, you know, make her ass look all nice. But the times that I can afford sex have garnered me fucking children. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, wrong. And you know what? Who says your kids can't teach you things? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, they taught my wife and I that we don't want any more fucking kids. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So, you know, and I know there's many forms of contraception out there that one can use, right? But there's two things you should know about my wife. She's smarter than me, and she can beat me up. So we went with vasectomy. And there's one thing. Okay, can I just ask you something, ladies, right now? What is it about taking something sharp to some dude's junk that makes you so giddy with glee? My thesis is that you're psychos. We'll dog-ear that one. Let's come back to it. But guys, young guys are looking at me. They're like, okay, this guy's a douchebag. Nice vasectomy on you, you fucking loser. You know? And they're thinking, this ain't never gonna happen to me. They're looking at the fucking girlfriend next to them. They're looking at their crotch, back at the girl, at the crotch girl. And they're thinking, it ain't never gonna happen to me. Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, well, guess what? Wrong. Okay? This is how it went down for me. You want to know how I know this? I used to be one of the guys that thought it was never going to happen to me. Then one fateful day, I'm fucking sitting there, I'm minding my own fucking business, and Missy Miss comes up to me and gives me the distinct understanding that we're on our way to the Walmart to get the PlayStation 3 for me. Turns out we had to make one little stop first. That was Dr. Lasersack. Yeah, he's Slavic. He's of Slavic descent. Lasersack. But I hate to burst your bubbles, you sadistic little ladies. The vasectomy ain't no thing but a chicken wing. That was no problem, alright? That was no problem, alright? It's painless. I was in and out of the doctor's office in 5 minutes. I'd be hard-pressed to get my wife to fiddle with my nuts that efficiently, you know what I mean? Turns out the daunting task. Turns out the daunting task, all right, is in preparing for the vasectomy. Anybody care to venture a guess as to what I'm referring right now?
Shaving your balls!
Year, baby! Whoever didn't hear Drunky Drunkerson over here. The doc doesn't want to hack through that small sweater you call fucking pubic hair to get to your balls, okay? All right. He wants you to invest in the uphill gardening, you know what I mean? Testicular landscaping, I call it what you want. It's shaving your balls, okay? Yeah, but you see, as somebody who'd never approached this before, right? Like, so many questions. You know, like, what do you do? How do you approach something like that? You head down to Shoppers, get yourself the old foamy foam, just lather it up. Let's go to town, have fun with it. Yeah! Is that what you do? Do you dry rake it, buddy? No! No! What implement do you use? You know what I mean? Is that 3 blades? Is that a Mach 3 job, maybe? Need a couple more moisture strips? You gotta take it up to fusion, 4 blades, maybe? Ladies and gentlemen, do you shake it? Do you shake it? Well, do ya? Do you shake it? No matter what you do, ladies and gentlemen, one simple rule. Once you've gone there, you cannot go back. Well, unless, of course, you like the feeling of an SOS pad dangling between your legs. Because, buddy, after a week of fucking growth, that is one prickly little pear. I even invented a little fucking dance to try to disguise the fact that I was scratching my nuts in public at the bank machine. Creative ways of doing it in the office, you know, hi Martha, filing a cabinet, you know, hey, yeah, let's do lunch, yeah, no problem, yeah, you know what I mean, that kind of shit. I even embellished a bit, I got the fucking MJ in there, the you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, because people can tell they know one of 2 things. You either got the clap or you shaved your balls. Who cares, because either way, you are a fucking loser. Thank you everybody, you've been a great audience.